Welcome. I'm Reverend Montclair, and this is Monday Church with Reverend Montclair. I woke this morning with a dream that disturbed me, not a new thing. I have lots of vivid dreams and often pay attention to them. I've even dreamt about Trump and Ghislaine Maxwell, but not last night. This was more personal. And so I will be reflecting on that all day. But what I recognize, in our society is though spring has come and our environment, the weather is more summer-like, certainly where I am, it is hard to feel that new beginning. It's like we're already in the position of needing to be hitting the ground running. Instead of that slow awakening and unfolding of new growth, new ideas, a more subtle or easy transition. This is not one of those. However, we do need those moments in our life and in our daily lives to take those slow moments of transition from slumber to waking, from unconscious to conscious, from inactive to active. Even though there is an urgency in our society and our culture for hitting the ground running, and in some circumstances it is absolutely necessary, like many years ago when I, with a attached guide, jumped out of an airplane in a parachute with a parachute, and we did need to hit the ground running so that we did not fall down and injure ourselves once we landed. But for most things, an easier transition is not only comforting, but necessary, because we don't always make the leaps of consciousness, of knowledge, of ability to be able to achieve the big picture items that we have on our goals list, or even the amount of healing that we would desire to achieve, to endure, to be able to have the kind of life or the kind of relationships that we'd like to have. So here we are in spring, and it's close to 100 degrees here. And it's odd to see daffodils and cherry blossoms alongside the cactus and the palm trees and the hot days. It's incongruous, it's disorienting, and it's just another one of those things that I need to accept and welcome the oddity, just like in our society and in our culture today, how there is so much cruelty by this rogue government, and yet there is so much compassion and um, so much courage displayed by so many people right now. So we are living in this dichotomy of experience, and the cruel people will be cruel, the fascists will be fascist, the haters are going to hate, and the lovers are going to love. And that's the most important thing, that if you are of the latter, a lover, if you are one with a heart of compassion, stay compassionate, stay open-hearted. Let the people that live in the norm of human existence, which is to be family oriented, to be loving, to be self contained and not swayed by the advertising, the television, the radio, the cruelty of this world. So the normal people are going to keep on, even with all the noise, to still live as much as they can their normal lives. And we cannot let the cruelty, the fascism, the um, the powers that be change how we approach our daily lives, other than to do our best to enforce inside of ourselves a commitment and a recommitment to our own integrity, our own ability to love and be courageous and be present to our own lives, to our families and friends, and to our individual life path. Because while all this chaos is going on from society wide, worldwide, unnecessary damage and cruelty, we still have our own compass, that heart, our heart of hearts, that beats to the tune of the divine guidance. So we must remember to constantly tune in to that divine guidance. Breathe in the wisdom, breathe out the cruelty. Breathe in the love, breathe out the peace. Breathe in your knowledge and breathe out your life's teaching. Breathe in the powerful life force that infuses all of life. And breathe out your purpose in this broken society. And yes, it is horrid. Yes, it is unnecessarily cruel. And why we need all of this is part of not only our culture's transformation, but our own individual transformation. We are transitioning out of pretending we're victims, and to do that, we are seeing it thrown in our face on the world stage, the pretense of victimhood. We are transitioning into a more honest society, so we have the dishonesty thrown in our faces. We are transitioning into a more compassionate society, so we have the lacking of compassion, the lack of empathy thrown in our faces. This is the dying of the old paradigm, the patriarchy, which was always cruel, the capitalist society, which is always a society based on slavery and extraction, whether extraction of human lives, extraction of the earth, extraction of labor, unpaid labor. We are transitioning out of the way things have always been in our memory. We are transitioning to a better us. And as one person in Europe mentioned on someone's Facebook page about their comments about our society leaning fascist right now, this person from Europe said, "You got to be proud of yourselves. You guys are beating back fascism. That's what you're doing. That's what we see. So keep beating back fascism by embracing compassion, by embracing honesty, by embracing trust in your heart, by embracing your courage, by embracing your family, your friends, your passion, and your purpose. beat back the fascism. And the fascism comes from this isolationist and loneliness in our culture and in ourselves. So bring community to your table. Bring community to your heart. Bring community to your prayers. Bring community to the forefront of your thoughts and be part of that community. Let your actions serve a community of warm-hearted others that may or may not look like you, worship like you, act like you, dress like you, believe like you. Bring your warm-heartedness to the world today. And in the words of the Dene, which is their word, meaning the people. And when I say they, I mean those that many of us in the United States know as the Navajo. The Beauty Way prayer comes from them, and it's the one that I embrace to close nearly all of my talks, and that is, may you walk in beauty. And you might want to say, I walk in beauty. With beauty before you. I walk in beauty with beauty before me, like beauty in front of you, like you're walking into it, with beauty behind you, beauty in your history. No matter where you came from or what you experienced, there is beauty in your history. Not all of it was beautiful, but extract the beauty from it. With beauty above, let there be beauty in your connection to the divine and in your connection to the universe. I have beauty above me and beauty below you. Again, with your connection to the divine, the divinity of this earth, and your connection, your lifeblood connection to the earth where you belong. So embrace that connection, and with beauty all around you. Envision beauty all around you as you walk through your days, as you walk through your nights, as you envision your life with beauty all around you, because there's always beauty all around us, even as there is cruelty and evil all around us. This is the planet. This is the place. This is the time where heaven and earth exist here and now. It's not out there. It's not up there. It's not down there. It's here and now. So how do we live in the beauty of that presence of the divine? The only way to live in divine presence is to live in love, a choice to be loving, and not just to others, but to ourselves. We must choose to be loving. So many of us choose to banish love or avoid love, or we fear love. And then we banish our experience of this life of humanity. We banish the connectedness to all of nature. So the only way to be fully present as a human on the planet at this time is to embrace love, to embrace the perspective of love as you walk through your days, as you walk in beauty, as you choose to envision the possibility that Love is not something you get from the world. It is something that you give. It is something that you have to offer. And the more you give, the more you have. That is the paradox of the heart. Because where it comes from is divine, and the divine is infinite. So be the love. Love is not something to extract, to connive, to manipulate. It is something you are. And when you stop being in the mindset of trying to get it, then you realize all you have to do is give it, is be it, and then you are living in it. You are living in the beauty of this universe. Okay, I gotta go work. I'm getting a late start on the day because of several things. But I think this might be my 100th video on YouTube. And I started this a couple years ago, and I will continue. I am not always um, awake enough, present enough, focused enough to want to post every week. There's a lot going on in the world and in my inner world, but I do my best, and that's all I require of myself, and it's all I require of you. It's all the universe requires of us to do our best, and that best will change day to day. As we bounce off of the events of the day and recalibrate our hearts and recalibrate our center to the divine wisdom, the divine heart, the divine love. So walk in beauty today through this odd springtime we're having. And remember, you are blessed. Allow yourself to receive that blessing. Breathe in and tell yourself, I am blessed. Breathe out and bless others. Throughout your day, use that heart to bless others, not only with your presence, but with your intention. And I'll check in with you next time. So, blessings to you, to yours, to this world. And may there be not a rapture, but a great awakening of the heart in this human society. And that means we need a great healing, because it is the broken who are breaking others. It is the broken who are disconnected from their hearts and creating cruel case scenarios that are being played out for power plays. It's awful, it's horrendous, and we don't have to live there. Live in the beauty. Much love to you, and I'll see you next time. I am Reverend Montclair, and this is Monday Church with Reverend Montclair. Peace be to your heart. Thanks for tuning in. Now I'm going to try to turn it off. The sun is on my screen. It's hard to see, but have a great day.